Good morning, Arlo. Just trying to see how I can share my whole screen so you're not just looking at a portion of it. There we go. Thank you, Magnus. Yeah, Marvin, I think I have the private messages turned off in Alphapreneur just because I was getting like hundreds of them a week and I wasn't able to keep up with them. If you can send an email to support@alphapreneur.com, I check that every day. And also my team checks it constantly. And if anything is directed to me, then they forward it to me and then I'll respond to you directly. By the way, when I talk, is it, can you still hear the music? If you can, just let me know. Awesome. Thank you, Magnus. So what I'm doing for those of you that are watching right now, I'm actually, I'm building a spreadsheet for the content that I'm going to be creating for the next 30 days for the Alphapreneur YouTube channel, but also on alphapreneur.com. I was going to make how-to tutorial type videos, and when I started looking at the keyword, just the search volume for them and the competition was just unbelievably high. So it's still on my list to do the how-to type stuff, like how to build an email list, how to use ActiveCampaign, how to set up WordPress, that basic stuff. Another thing on my list, though, has also been to do book summary type videos, and I'm not gonna go in detail as why I'm going to, or kind of where I'm gonna go with the book summaries, but I'll just kind of let you know right now for the next 30 days. Once I have this research done, which is going to take forever, as you can see, once I have the research done, then I'm going to actually create all these videos and all these posts on Alphapreneur for these book summaries, and I have a team of writers that's going to be helping me with it. And then once people are actually watching the videos and they are reading the articles for the book summaries, there's going to be a really good, like unbelievably good offer that they're going to see at the end of the book summary to get them to try out Alphapreneur. So that's kind of what I'm working on right now, is the research side of everything for this. Yes, it is, Arlo. I actually, when I work, I listen to, I've got this playlist here. Let me see if I can show you. So it's Hogwarts classroom, Harry Potter ambient music, and it's just things to listen to that doesn't have any words or lyrics that I can listen to in the background. It just kind of keeps me productive. Hey there, Quote. Thank you for being here. How's everybody's day going, by the way? Seven 28 59. 47 28 59. What's up, Alistair? How's your day going? Awesome. Thank you, Alistair. What about Alphapreneur do you enjoy the most? I would love to know. By the way, anyone that's here too that are members of Alphapreneur, let me know. What is it that you enjoy the most about it? Oh, and by the way, for members of Alphapreneur, if you go in and go to the Brand Ambassador certification, which is the new certification that has just been rolled out and for members only, when you get in, click on it, and then you will go to step 1, which is clarity mapping, and then you will see the first video in there about clarity mapping, which I just finished recording before I went live today, because I can't go live and record at the same time, or else that'd be cool, because then you could actually watch me do the training. But it's in there. So you can actually come in here and see clarity mapping and see how I did my clarity map and all that. So for members of Alphapreneur, definitely get in there and take a look at that. Alistair, thank you. I really do appreciate it. What is there any content specifically that you really like? Is it the written content? Do you like the videos? Do you like whenever I go live? Do you like the Monday meetings? Let me know what you prefer the most. By the way, these summaries that I'm doing some research on right now, I could definitely like hire a VA to do this research for me, but I like to do it myself because I'm like hand picking the books that I want to do, that I can do summaries on, and then I can also do videos on, and I'm just gonna stop at 30 of them. So I'm on 5 right now, not even 5, but 4, because the first column is the first row is a heading. So I'm on 4 right now, but I got 30 I need to get done today. So I'm just gonna go ahead and be live here while you can watch me do it. This is the boring part of being an entrepreneur, but it's not that bad. Could be worse. Actually, I'm going to do something different here. Instead of putting summary after every one, I'm just going to do it for the actual books themselves. Okay, so 56, 46, 53. 56, 46, wait, 56, 46, 54. 56, 46, oops, 46, 54. Sounds like lottery numbers. Also need to do rich dad, poor dad. And what I'm doing here is I'm doing research on vidIQ for the book summaries I'm going to be doing, just to find out what the search volume is on YouTube specifically, not Google, but YouTube specifically. And I'm looking at the search scores, the competition score, and the overall score, because these are going to be video based, and it's good. I could do some research to see what it is on Google as well, but I just want to do it on YouTube because that's what I'm going to really focus on. I'm going to make video summaries for all of these books, and I'm actually going to run those videos as ads to get people to really like the summary, then ultimately join Alphapreneur. 71, 71, 50. 71, 71. Wait, did I miss something here? No. 71, 71, 50. This was 370, 370, 256. Let me take a look at chat here. By the way, thank you all for being here and showing up. I do appreciate it. Skilllicious says, I like all of Alphapreneur. The messaging with other members is great. I like the courses. I like behind the scenes video, like the one we're watching now. That's cool. Thank you for being here too, by the way. Alistair, everything is superb. I'm learning so many things. Everything seems to be a bit of a wake-up call, to be honest. Absolutely. I'm talking about the brand ambassador certification. Yeah, so that's the certification. The first video, I just went live with that a little bit ago. Sue, so I mentioned this earlier. So I mentioned this like before you came on, Sue. So I was doing some research this morning to find out what here, let me actually change this up for a second. So I was doing some research this morning to because I was going to be doing how-to videos for Alphapreneur, and it was going to be things like how to build an email list, how to start a WordPress site, how to build a blog, like very how-to driven things. But however, when I was going into my tools, I use vidIQ to search the search volume, but then also the competition score and like what pretty much to see what the competitive landscape is, to not only just rank high very quickly on YouTube, but then also when I'm running paid ads to see how competitive that landscape is. And to my surprise, it is, well, not really to my surprise, but it was hyper competitive, like saturated, like a bloodbath competitive. So what I'm still going to do them, but I have a whole list of different things that I want to create. So the very first thing that I did for a couple months for Alphapreneur was I did these motivational videos where they were, sorry, I thought someone was at my door. So motivational videos where they were just like, well, you've probably seen them if you've been to the Alphapreneur YouTube channel, and they worked well. Like it got a decent amount of people in each month from the motivational videos into Alphapreneur, but that was just a test. And that's the thing with being an entrepreneur is you always want to be testing new things. So I have a whole long list of things that I want to test as far as content to get the word out about Alphapreneur, and then help people, and then make them aware of Alphapreneur to where then they ultimately want to join. So now that I've kind of got my data from the motivational videos, I'm stopping on the motivational videos now. And then my next thing is my next experiment was going to be how-to videos. Well, when I started doing the research this morning for those and seeing like it, I knew it was going to be competitive, but I didn't know it was going to be like a bloodbath competitive nature. So that's still on my list. But another thing that was on my list was to do book summaries. And the reason I want to do book summaries and why that's on my list is because all the books I'm going to be doing summaries on are going to be business-based books. So people that are reading these books, they're either wanting to start a business, they already have a business, they're wanting to grow a business. They're more self-improvement, but more for self-improvement where I know probably a lot of business owners and entrepreneurs are reading these books. It's not like 50 Shades of Grey or anything like that. And so with those book summaries, I know when I do these videos on YouTube, but I'm also going to be doing posts on the Alphapreneur public blog, then people are going to read those summaries and watch those summaries. I'm going to make an offer at the end of at the end of the videos, but also at the end of the posts on the Alphapreneur site. It's going to be just a really irresistible offer to get people into Alphapreneur to continue on exploring what they're learning, what they've discovered from this summary. So taking a deeper dive on the topics, and then so more of that's going to unravel when you actually see it. But as far as like comparing, on one hand, like the how-to type videos, and then on the other hand, book summaries, and looking at the landscape of each one and what I want to do for the next 30 days. I was going to do the how-to videos up until this morning when I was doing some research, and I was like, oh my God, this is going to be a bigger uphill battle climb than I would think. And the thing is, when you're doing content online, whether it be on YouTube, on a blog, SEO, anything like that, the more content you have under your belt and the more of an authority your site is or your YouTube channel is, the more of an impact you're going to have. So when you push out a video, you have like more going on with your brand than other channels probably do, which is then going to make your videos be seen much quicker and kind of shoot up a lot faster. Whereas like a new channel with no content is going to struggle a little bit. So when I was looking at the channels and stuff of people that have the how-to videos, their channels, it's been going on for like 10, 15 years, and they have like hundreds, some thousands of videos. So they're more built up and established than the Alphapreneur channel. So I know it's going to be a little more complicated to go up against them. I have to be a lot more strategic, and it's going to be more expensive. But with the book summaries, I already have a huge advantage over a lot of people when I'm looking at comparable sites, both from an SEO standpoint, but then from a YouTube standpoint, in terms of just overall average views per video and things like that. So I know when I go in with the videos for the summaries, it's going to be much more, I have a much better chance of ranking and getting results faster than I will than the how-to videos to start. So anyway, that's kind of my explanation as to why I am doing that. So, sorry for the long answer there. Gary, what is the purpose of a brand ambassador? So, good question, Gary. A brand ambassador is somebody that just simply gets paid to talk about their favorite brands on the internet. And it's just a new certification I'm putting in Alphapreneur because there's a lot of people that are in Alphapreneur that are just getting started, and they have other things going on, full-time jobs, part-time jobs. They were laid off, all kinds of different walks of life. And I want to give them a lot of different options to be able to start a business online. And being a brand ambassador is one of the easiest ways to get started and to start generating revenue from the internet. So that's why the certification's in there. Hope that helped. That's cool. Sue says, my favorite part of Alpha is the fellowship. I did try to find The One, which is a book I recommended yesterday. Audiobook. Honestly, I'm not a reader. I like to watch and listen. I would be willing to host a monthly book Zoom call. That would be amazing, to do a book club within Alphapreneur. And that's awesome, Sue. And I'll actually, first I'm doing all of the research I'm doing right now that you can see for the first 30 book summaries that I need to put out on YouTube and also on the blog. Once I get the research done and I record the first batch, actually even before I record the first video, I have some ideas of what a really good call to action will be at the end of the summaries, at the end of the videos, to get people to want to try Alphapreneur. And then I will consider making the book club part of the reason you might want to join, is we have these monthly book clubs. We might even want to do a weekly book club, just a weekly, group Zoom meeting to discuss, books and thoughts and things that we get out of this stuff. And I would love to be a part of that too, because I'm reading, as you can see, well, you can't see in this screen, but you can see in this screen, I've got a lot of books that I like to read, and you can't see, but the other wall that I'm looking at is full of books as well. So, that would be really cool, Sue. And if you would like to help out with that, that would be incredible. I know that you've been rocking the Zoom calls and meetings inside of Alphapreneur. So thank you. You're very welcome, Sue. Okay, I'm going to mute myself for a few minutes because I need to start rocking through the spreadsheet, because it's 2:00 my time and I wanted to be done, probably by 4, and I've got a long ways to go. I forgot the keyword list for extreme ownership. I'll come back to it. This is something I always recommend to for anyone that plans on creating content, is to probably spend more time actually doing the research and planning out your content before actually creating the content. I've made so many mistakes over the last 21 years as an entrepreneur, just creating and creating and creating without doing a lot of research. And then when I've actually taken the time to do the research, which is the absolute like most boring part of anything you could do as an entrepreneur, the things that I've actually taken the time to do research on are the things that have just crushed it. So I got to get into the habit of doing more research before I actually start doing work. That's why I have decided and have discovered to do these book summaries instead of how-to videos. And if I didn't do all that research ahead of time, I would have spent all this time making these how-to videos, and come to find that once I actually get out there into the wild and start promoting them and getting people to see them, I would have found out it would have been just a nightmare, which I would get through it eventually, but it would just, my channel and my website, Alphapreneur, it needs some more history behind it before I start trying to compete with some of these things that I want to compete with. But once I get there, the people I'm going to be competing with will not even know what hits them. Yes, Sue. Alpha note, do your research before you invest your time. 1000%. Okay. That's 65. And then whenever I'm doing keyword research, I always like to, there's a lot of platforms that you can use for keyword research. The one that I enjoy the most is SpyFu, and they just keep getting better and better and better. They've been around for a really long time. So when you compare their data with data from any other tool, they're all pretty much the same. I think they're all getting their data from like the same sources. So they're just probably dialing into the sources through API. So it's a matter of just what interface do you like the most and how much do you want to spend. And I don't need to spend a ton of money for this kind of stuff because I don't use all of their things. I just use the keyword research part, because a lot of these tools, I mean, the keyword research is like 10% of what the whole tool actually does. By the way, the music in the background that's playing, is it really loud for all of you, or can you like barely hear it? Because I think I can turn it up. I can hear it just fine in my headphones, but I don't know how you can all hear it. Big time. Does that mean you can hear it? You can hear good? Quote. It's a good balance. Turn up the music. Turn up the music a little is good. It reminds me of Fantasia. It's plenty loud. Music is fine. You can see I can. It's down really low on YouTube right now. I can crank it up a little bit. Here we go. Turn it up a little bit. Is that too loud, by the way? I turned it up a little bit. I saw a couple of you said it was just right. I have it like halfway now. It was at like a quarter of the way. Let me know if now is still good. Yeah, this is actually this is an amazing YouTube channel called Ambient Worlds. And Ambient Worlds, they have all of these. I mean, this track is 3 hours long, and it's 5 different scenes for studying, focusing, and sleep. Oh, it's up a little too much. Okay, there we go. There we go. But yeah, so this is like Hogwarts Classroom, but there's a ton of different. Like I made this little playlist on Alphapreneur. It's private because I only just listen to it, but these are like my favorite things. So it's Hogwarts is the one I'm listening to right now. There's it's a writer's library from the 1930s. It's pretty interesting. There's a whole world of music out there called lo-fi. It's L-O-F-I. A friend of mine, Sean Volser, turned me on to it. And I like listening to that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of coding things in there. There's Tron, there's Lord of the Rings, Pirates of the Caribbean. Pirates of the Caribbean's awesome. But I'll probably play that here in a little bit. Okay, we're on the tipping point. I'm surprised there's not as... I thought there'd be a lot more search volume than 3,700. That's why we do our research. Search, competition, overall. 45, 32, 56. 45, 32, 56. And then if you're wondering why, and Larry says, don't waste your time fiddling with it. That's the thing. I do a lot of random stuff throughout the day, and you'll notice that. Working like what I'm doing right now is just kind of, if you spent your whole day just doing this and not taking time and like fiddling with sound and all that, I mean, that'd be really boring. So I like to fiddle with things. So the reason I'm using vidIQ, by the way, and I'm also using SpyFu. So vidIQ is for me to get kind of like it's good to get like a look into YouTube in terms of what is the search volume on YouTube. This isn't the search volume total, just the search volume on YouTube, and then what is the score, competition, overall score as far as ranking organically on YouTube. And then SpyFu is I'm gathering a whole list of keywords. It's like a usually grouping of like 100 to 200 keywords that is all these variations of the summary I'm about to do. And the reason I'm collecting these is because when the video is then live on YouTube, I'm going to also have that video on alphapreneur.com, and I'm going to be running ads. So if anyone's searching for the Tipping Point Summary, Malcolm Gladwell Tipping Point Summary, the Tipping Point Summary book, I want to be in the #1 spot on Google for all of these. So and that's going to send people to Alphapreneur to see the video and also read the summary. So that's why I'm using both of these. That's why I'm using SpyFu and a mix of SpyFu and vidIQ, because I'm going to be doing both. So I'm getting both of my research out of the way at one time. And then what I'm doing is I'm putting them in files on Dropbox. So I just got them because then I can go into these and just highlight them all, hit copy, and then go create my ad campaigns when I'm ready to create ad campaigns. So they're just all there. So now I'm copying the Dropbox file and then going into my spreadsheet, and I'm just like linking them up. And I totally forgot there's this whole other column I was just ignoring that I shouldn't have ignored. Dang it. The total volume. I need to go, because this is total volume of YouTube or Google searches of the list of keywords. So I have to go back. Man, this might take me today and part of tomorrow. Oops, not there. Today and part of tomorrow to get all this done, which is fine. So search volume, I always start with a minimum of 100. Otherwise, I'm gonna have way too many search terms. Like some might only have like 10 searches a month, and I just want to go for more of, I'm like skimming off the top and just want to get the most powerful search terms. So this is like 210 search terms, 119,000. So this is where I'd put 119,000. Oh, Larry, you meant adjusting stuff for you. You're here to learn. I appreciate it. But I want you all to have a great experience. This isn't all about me. This is just me working, but I want to make sure that you can hear the music I'm hearing, because I think that's part of the whole experience. Is you want to. like be able to hear what I'm hearing, because that's kind of the part of the in real life thing. Because if you can't hear my music and you just hear me talk and I'm not talking all the time, that would be boring. Okay, 45,000. And extreme ownership. Oh, by the way, for those of you that are on my email list, did you happen to see the email I sent out where I included my cell phone number? If you did, let me know. And did you send me a text? You did, Magnus? Thank you. I'm going to show you something here in a minute. For those of you that stick around, I'm going to show you something really impressive that is attached to my cell phone number. And it's something I don't know anybody else doing other than like celebrities. And I was invited to try something out, so I'm trying it, and I'm going to show you all what that is. Come on, why is it not doing it? Man, search for meaning. Volume at least 100, but it's showing at least 1,000. 100. There we go. Man, 73,500. It's a lot. I didn't know there's that many people searching for that book. Yeah, Jazz, if you got my cell phone number in that email, I'm not going to say it here live on YouTube, but if you got my cell phone number in the email, send me a text to that number. Doesn't matter what you say, just say hey, and you're going to see what happens. And I'm going to show you behind the scenes here. When I get to a break, I'm going to take a break here from the spreadsheet. When I get to let's say 15. So when I get to 15 keywords or 15 summaries, we'll take a break, and then I'll show you what's going on with my cell phone number. Sound good? We're halfway there. This will go faster now because I got caught up for all the things that I missed. Oh, this is good. This is a good one coming up. The Art of War. Oh, by the way, where is it? Where is it? Check this out, guys. Hang on a second. You want to see how much of a book nerd I am? Take a look at this. So, this is a first edition of Think and Grow Rich. First edition. And if we take a look in here, it was printed in, oh, you can't see it. Come on, light. You can't see it. But it was printed in 1953. I did lots and lots of searching. And, yeah, the 1953 first edition, Think and Grow Rich. I love books. Okay, Art of War, 150,000. Holy moly. That's a lot of people. I wonder if that's a book. I actually misspell it as I misspell everything in life. I put the Art of Work. I wonder if that's is that a book? We're gonna see. The Art of Work book. Oh, it is a book. I was like, man, if that's not a book, someone needs to write a book called The Art of Work. That's cool. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see my screen. Let me go back. There we go. Yeah, so I misspelled. There's people honking their horns outside my office. So I was typing in the spreadsheet Art of War, but I accidentally typed in Art of Work. And I was like, wait a minute. It would be a good book to write. 66, 53. Wait, 66, 59, 53. 66, 59. This is like a memory test every time I do this. Okay, the Art of War. By the way, did you see that? Did you all see that page I accidentally clicked on that wasn't what you're supposed to see? Because that's the page that is the super secret page that's attached to my cell phone number that I'm gonna show you all here in a second. Okay, Art of War, total volume. Not as many people looking for the summary of Art of War, unfortunately, but still 9,000 people a month. That's not bad. Just not great. Thank you, Sue. I see Sue said she sent the text. By the way, for all of you that sent a text to me, did you get a reply very quickly? Let me know if you did. And I'll show you what all this is in a second. When I get to number 15, IFA, I am not on WhatsApp, unfortunately. I try to stay off as many platforms as I can, because I will never get any work done. The Art of War. What was the total volume? 9,957. So let's link it up. 9570. Cool. Sue says, yes, the reply was immediate. Pammy says, sent the text. Got a reply instantly. Larry says, yes, sent and received a couple of replies after entering my digits. I didn't send anything yet. Magnus says, I sent it, but nothing happened. You should get something here in a minute, Magnus. And then also, did you all that sent the text and you got a reply, did you also happen to get my contact card sent to you to where you could put my contact in your phone to where you can send me messages? Just let me know if you did or not. Okay, Outliers is going to be the next book. Jazz says, yep, it's very quickly reply text back to me. Cool. So did you all get my contact card where you can add my contact card to your phone? So then I'm in your contacts. Skillicious said, yes, good. I'll show you what I'm using and everything, because you all might want to consider it sometime, what I'm about to show you. Okay, Outliers 17627. 17627. You know what? This primary keyword, I don't even really need that there because it's really just the book title. So let's make it even simpler. Maybe now I can make the thing bigger so you can all see it. There we go. Where was I? Outliers. Now we're gonna search Outliers summary. Excuse me, I'm gonna take my shoes off. There we go. Okay, Outliers summary. Search volume 100. Quote says, I'll text you, Chris. My message was lost in translation. Yes, please do. Outliers, minimum of 100. 16,200. By the way, how boring is this work that I'm doing? It's super boring. You know what's not boring though? Having you all here with me. I should have done this like years ago. I never thought anyone would really care. So a friend of mine, Sean, does this on Facebook a lot. And I get on his Facebook every once in a while and I just watch, I don't know, I just watch him work while I work. I was like, maybe I need to try that. But I'm not on Facebook a whole lot, so not a lot of people would probably be on Facebook to watch me. So I just posted a link to go watch me on YouTube because I try to keep all my social stuff on YouTube now. because I'm trying to stay focused on just staying on one thing. Okay, outliers, 54, 36, 58. 54, 36, 58. IFA says, send a text but no reply. Perhaps an international issue. That's interesting. I'm not sure. I will look into it though and let you know. And by the way, if some of you are wondering, like, what are these numbers? Search, competition, overall. Let's go ahead and take a look at them just so you know. So again, I'm doing the research for the book on YouTube. So pretty much outliers. If anyone's searching for anything with outliers or the book title, then I'm gathering the search volume on YouTube specifically. And then search score is a measure of how popular this keyword is in the search results. So a higher number is going to be more popular. Competition score is a measure of how many videos are competing for this keyword in the YouTube search results. A lower number is better. And then overall score is a measure of how attractive the keyword is as a creator. So the higher number, the better. So knowing the overall score, the higher the number, the better. Once I have this list of 30 keywords, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to sort the overall by A to Z. And it's going to show me highest to lowest. So the summaries that I start with are going to be the summaries that have the best potential to rank high on YouTube. So that is kind of some YouTube SEO 101 for you. For those of you that are watching, I appreciate it. And the total volume here in the list for ads, what I'm highlighting here for list for ads and total volume, this is, I'm also going to take these YouTube videos and put them on alphapreneur.com and have a page where the video is on there, but also the summary of the video. The summary that I'm reading in the video is there. And then I'm going to take that page and then promote that, or not, I'm going to run that page as an ad on YouTube for all the keywords in these lists. So I know when I run for all the keywords in those lists, and if I'm in a good position, this is about the amount of search volume that I'm going to be getting for each of these keywords on Google. So I'm kind of doing like a two birds with one stone thing by going for Google and going for YouTube simultaneously. And for any of you that are ambassadors for Alphapreneur and you would like to get paid to talk about and share these book summaries with people, I'll show you how to do all that later as well. It's going to be really easy to do. Good to great is going to be the next one. By the way, is this kind of stuff, this is the first time I'm doing this IRL, which is in real life with your host, Chris Luck. That's me. Do you enjoy this or not? I mean, if you don't enjoy it, you probably left, right? But if you're still here, then that means hopefully you're enjoying it. Good to great. Good to great does not have a good search volume here. Good to great book. They don't even have any search volume. Come on, Jim Collins. Good to great. These are all like there we go. Maybe it's because I capitalized the G's. 57703. 57703. And 703, that was my house number growing up. 48, 56, 45. 48, 56, 45. Sue says, this is fun. Good. Eli just joined. We'll tell you later if I enjoyed it or not. Thank you for being honest. Magnus, you are fantastic to help us out with good advice. Thank you. And these videos will always be available. I'm going to make a section in Alphapreneur for these IRLs. And then you can just always go back and watch them whenever you want. Eventually, I'd like to pay somebody to go through these and do like to watch. I'd like to find someone, hopefully, maybe even in Alphapreneur, where they can go through these IRLs, because they're probably going to go on for a couple hours, maybe 3 hours or more, and summarize and timestamp like when I talked about certain things. I'd like to pay someone like per video to do that, but I don't know how much to pay someone to do that. I don't know how much stuff like that costs. So I need to find an apprentice to be able to want to do that, because then it'll be really helpful for everyone in Alphapreneur. Good to great. Skillicious. The little tidbits of knowledge are awesome. That's what I'm here for. I've got 21 years of tidbits to give you guys and gals. So as they come to mind, I will share them with you. Okay. 17. Isn't that crazy? 17 keywords for this book, Good to Great. 7,630 searches. That's awesome. Like that's good stuff. There's good to great keywords. And by the way, when we take a break here, when I get to number 15, because that means we're halfway done with today's research, then I'm going to show you what's going on with this whole texting thing that I talked about. And then I'll also change up the music before we go into the second half of today's presentation. Oh, didn't want to view it on Dropbox. Oh, you saw the thing you weren't supposed to see again. Biz help you. Love your calmness. Thank you very much. I used to not be this calm, believe it or not. And I found what makes me calm is the music that I listen to. And then there's one other thing that makes me calm. You want to see what it is? Let me show you. This right here, this candle that I've got, see that? So I have these burning all the time when I'm in my office, and these are absolutely the most impressive candles I've ever burnt in my life. I'll show you what they are in a second. I'll show you on my break. So that is awesome. So thank you for saying you like my calmness. Eli says, I like the music. Sounds like Harry Potter music. It is Harry Potter music. It is on YouTube. It is called Hogwarts Classroom, Harry Potter Music and Ambience, 5 Scenes for Studying, Focusing, and Sleep, by a wonderful person or team called Ambient Worlds. I love what they have done on YouTube. Okay, where was I? 7,763. 7630. Okay, we're down to 5. We have 5 more to go, and then I'm taking a break. And then sharing some cool stuff with all of you. So we are on Atomic Habits. The scented candle. Yeah, I'll share that with you here in a little bit. Take a sip of water. Atomic Habits, where are you? This is another thing I just found out. When you are doing keyword research, do not capitalize anything. Because look at this. I put in Atomic Habits and it's not showing up here. It's showing all the variations of it. But watch this. I'm not going to do caps. Watch it show up. Look at that. Showed up. And there's 210,000 searches. I mean, who would have thought? That's like one of the most popular ones on the list so far. That is. It's the second right under Rich Dad Poor Dad. Who would have thought? And I would have missed it if I didn't capitalize, if I didn't make everything lowercase. 68, 35, 66. 68, 35, 66. Why can't you smell the candle? You can if you buy it. You can buy it and light it, and we can jump on an IRL stream together. Sounds kind of weird. Cool, Marvin. You're gonna miss out on the good stuff. I'm just kidding. Thanks for being here. You can be able to see the good stuff in the replay. What? Atomic Habits. When I search, that's weird. There's only 945 searches with only 3 keywords. that whenever I look at on Google, but on YouTube it's on fire, which is interesting. You never know unless you're doing the research. You're welcome, Susan. I don't know what you're thanking me for, though. If you could let me know, what are you thanking me for? And then I will say you're welcome again. Oh, click on the wrong thing. Atomic Habits 945. Insert link. There you go. Susan said thank you, but I don't know what she said thank you for. You know what? Thank you. Thank you for saying thank you. Oh, this is a good book. Ready for this one? The Power of Habit. Ah, there's a lot of good searches. Oh, the invitation. Why, you're welcome. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. Invite your friends. Invite your friends, invite your neighbors. Tell the world. 58, 41, 58. You know what? I bet there's some secret lottery numbers hidden in here. Make you a millionaire. Power of Habit summary. Search volume 100. Nine keywords, not very many there. By the way, everybody, I think I'm going to be shaving my facial hair off on Sunday, because it's starting to really bother me and itch, and I don't like that. And I know that if I buy stuff and put on my face, it will not itch me anymore, and I'll smell good. Not that I don't smell good already, but my face apparently would smell better if I put sandalwood oil on it, but I don't really want to go down that route, so I think I'm just going to shave and go back to clean cut Chris. Where was I? The Power of Habit. 3, 4, 7. Okay. We got 1, 2, 3 more for the break. And the break, I'm going to show you something fascinating, which if you've not texted me yet, now would be the time to text me. If you don't have my number, that means you're not on my email list and you are not a member of Alphapreneur. So you got to join Alphapreneur. You got to be on my email list, and then you get my phone number to send me a text. And then we'll be able to be text friends. Texting buddies. Oh, I did the capitalizations again. I shouldn't have. Start with Y. 101,000. Man, some of these are really surprising me. And we're at 64, 97, 33. It's not good. Or is it? Is the overall number higher better or lower better? I haven't done this research in a while. Come on. Come on. Ah, it's not showing me. It's teasing me. I move my mouse over it and it shows up and it goes away. Come on. I think it's the higher the number. I'll have to look it up later. Yeah, Susan, that was my plan. I was going to try to grow a beard. I haven't grown facial hair in my life, and I'm 39 years young. And I tried, and I'm not enjoying it. Start with Y. By the way that I work, is it very similar to the way any of you work? Any way you work, we work. I'm curious. Is the way I work more boring or less boring than the way you work? Probably more boring. Okay, we got 2 more. We're gonna end the break on my favorite book ever. It's not the Lean Startup. The Lean Startup's a good one, but not my favorite. 16263. IFA says quite similar. By the way, IFA, I believe you said you were in Ireland a while back, right? Where in Ireland? Well, I don't actually know anything about Ireland in terms of my last name is Luck, and that is on my to-do list and bucket list in life to go to. I want to go there and go with a local that can show me around the bars that likes to drink beer and can show me how to drink beer in Ireland. So I was going to ask you whereabouts in Ireland, but even if you told me, I wouldn't know. But you're happy to tell me if you want. 53, 22, 65. 53. You know what? Now that I'm starting to do this IRL thing, I'm starting to get I'm kind of getting into this. Because I'm talking, but there's some people listening. And then I can look and then I can see you all reply to the things I'm saying. Just kind of never experienced this before. You should all try it sometime. It's really interesting. Lean Startup. By the way, you all are going to love these book summary things that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to show you something creepy. Oh man. I was getting excited. I lost my train of thought there. Hang on. I'm going to tell you all this stuff I want to tell you here in a minute. When I get to my stopping point. I'm one away. Sorry, I kind of burped, but I held it in. Hope my microphone did not pick it up. 247. Okay. Oh no, I got 2 more because I can't end on 15. I have to end on 16 because then that would be. So I gotta skip. I'm gonna do my favorite one last. But then I'm only halfway there. I got 15 more I gotta do today. Here, I'm going to take a look at the chat real quick because I was asking some questions. Aoife said quite similar. Biz Help You says, by the way, I like that name. I get up all times of the night when I get an idea. I also have a pad and pen next to my nightstand, an idea and an action book. That's awesome. I used to have that, a pen and pad next to my nightstand, on my nightstand, but then I started getting up a lot and writing in it. It was messing up my sleep, so I stopped doing that. But then I forget a lot of my good ideas. Sue says, I'll be working more like you in the future. I have never done keyword research before I start a project. Probably should have. I will do now. Good. That's it's a biggie. You want to make sure you do that. Skilllicious, I have a daily plan with Asana, but I always run into problems that sidetrack me. So by the way, if you like Asana, oh my God, you should check out this new thing. Sorry, I'm getting a little off topic here, but there's this new thing someone told me about. I signed up to try it out, but I haven't actually done anything with it yet, called a ClickUp. I'm actually logged in to my little dummy account here, so let me log out. So it's called ClickUp. So if you go to ClickUp, it is apparently like Asana, but it's like people describe it to me like Trello, like on steroids. And it's beautiful looking. And so take a look at that. And I know a lot of people that used to use Asana and they switched over to this and they've all talked me into signing up for it. I personally don't use any kind of software like this at all. I use spreadsheets. So they're all trying to get me to do it. So I signed up for an account to try it out. You might want to take a look at it. Oh, I showed you a thing I shouldn't have showed you again. Sue says, my research is more commercial. I search Amazon, see what people are buying. Sue, are you aware of Jungle Scout if you're doing research for Amazon? IFAS is disaster at the moment here. We're gone to mid-level lockdown. Oh, it's like where I'm at. When all blows over for sure, I can get you on some good pub trails. That is what I need to know. You could maybe give me, if you like to go to pubs too, we could do it together. Margaret, I like your work ethic. My class is due to stop soon and looking forward to blank hours research. Haven't been a job so far. Larry, I didn't comment on this earlier, but I usually do something similar, but I'm listening to either a live or recorded webinars. I used to do that too, listening to webinars, but then I would get sidetracked and be like, ooh, what they're selling, I want to buy. And I quit doing that because I always wanted to buy everything people are selling. Yeah, IFA, definitely everybody go check out clickup.com. I'm not affiliated with them at all. I don't have an affiliate link. I just signed up for it to try it out, and it is unbelievable. Sue, if you're doing research on Amazon, you need to use junglescout.com. Junglescout.com is a ridiculous research platform that you can search for to see all kinds of stuff about selling on Amazon. And I'm not even going to go into it now, but you just need to check it out. If you're doing anything on Amazon, because I had a supplement company and I had a bunch of SKUs on Amazon, and I was in the top category top of all my categories for a while before everyone started getting into private labeling and all that. And Jungle Scout was like my secret weapon for everything. So take a look at that. Cool. You're checking it out now, Sue. Let me know what you think. Okay, where was I? Got 2 more to finish here. Got a little sidetracked, but this is why I would love to find someone that could take these IRLs and then just summarize them and then do the summaries inside of Alphapreneur for me. If anyone knows anybody, let me know. 3867. $45, $85, $31, $45, $85, $31. Sue, that would be amazing if you'd be interested in doing it. Send me a message or contact me. By the way, I think you all can be able to send me messages in Alphapreneur. I don't know if I had it turned off or not. I know I was getting a ton for a while. Maybe my support rockstar director, Michelle, maybe she turned off people to private message me because it was getting a little overwhelming for me. So I started having everyone just post their questions in Alphapreneur, and then I would answer them in there. After this, we got one more that we're going to take a break and have some fun. What time is it? Almost 3 o'clock. It's not very many keywords there. What was that? 5 keywords? But those 5 keywords is going to have 2,500 searches a month, which is really nice. What is it? 259. Oops, almost 2,600. Okay. The last one before my break is my favorite book of all time, which is Blue Ocean Strategy. If you have not read that yet, you need to get that book. $57,000 searches. 60, 40, 60. Holy crap, there's a lot of keywords for this one. That is amazing. It's because it's an amazing book, that's why. But yeah, Sue, if you can just, you know what, the best, yeah, I might be able to go in, I'll go in here in a second, and if I have messaging turned off on my on Alphapreneur. I'll turn it on. And then if you can, Sue, send me a message inside of Alphapreneur so we can talk about if I was to have you summarize these, what that would look like in terms of like payment and all that. Because I know it would be super helpful to everyone. And I think I actually might do these more often. If you all like these, I could do these quite a bit. And you don't have to really pay attention or listen to everything I'm saying, but you could just have me on while you're working, and it's like we're working together. Blue Ocean Strategy list. Sue, you're amazing. Recommended the Blue Ocean Strategy on 5/13 during the Adam Infroy live stream. You have a great memory. And yeah, I recommend it a lot, because it's my favorite book. 63, 500. Okay, break time. That was painful getting through 15 of these, and I got 15 more to go. But got some good data here because this is going, for those of you that are joining a little bit late, this is book summaries I'm going to be doing for Alphapreneur, and these are book summaries I'm going to be doing on YouTube, but I'm also going to be posting them on here. Let me show you actually. So if you go to alphapreneur.com and then you go to categories, I'm going to change this top navigation here. And it's just going to have, instead of having a lot of things like growth, habits, improvement, marketing, it's going to be motivation, which is pretty much everything that's on here right now is all like motivational type videos. Because again, that was like what the first couple months of Alphapreneur for public content I was creating because it was working well. So posting motivational videos, and then people watching these videos are probably entrepreneurial because they're targeted towards entrepreneurs. And then when they watch these videos, they ultimately would join. So if you come here and you're watching this, you will not break me, and you watch this video, then at the bottom, it tells you a little blurb about what Alphapreneur is, and then you can join us. And sending people to this was getting a really nice amount of signups. So I know this works, but there's a lot of other things that I want to try, because the thing with growing a business is you want to experiment with as many different things as you can, because when it's like a scientist, like, so this is an experiment. I have all my data for how this experiment went. So I'm pausing this experiment, and now I'm going to do another experiment. The other experiment is taking all of these book summaries that are books that I know entrepreneurs, business folks are going to be looking for. And I know there's a lot of good search volume for these. All these numbers, volume is how many searches per month there are for these on the volume right here is searches per month on YouTube. Then I'm looking at the search competition overall score of these. So the higher the number of the score, the better it's going to be from the better it's going to be for me to rank, the easier it's going to be for me to rank. And then total volume is, I have a list of all these keywords that are all these variations of this book as a summary, as a PDF, as an audio summary, as an audio book, all these things people are searching for this. And when I'm running ads for the total list of all these keywords, then it's about 199,000 searches a month for each of these, or for that book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. But like Blue Ocean Strategy, when I'm going to create a page that's right here. It's going to say Blue Ocean Strategy book summary, or it'll probably just say Blue Ocean Strategy summary. And then it's going to have a YouTube video, which is a video of the summary. And then below that is going to have the actual summary itself. Then below the actual, it's all going to be written out. And then below the summary itself, it's going to have this little blurb. And then I'm also going to add another couple benefits that I know people that are reading this summary or watching this summary are going to relate to want to join Alphapreneur. And then instead of join, I'm going to even test the button. Instead of saying join us, I'm going to say try it out. And then people can join Alphapreneur. Then I'm going to also give them the ability to try Alphapreneur with a trial. Instead of going straight to get them to just start paying monthly, they can do a trial and then it would go into monthly. So I'm going to test that. So now that I know the motivational stuff works, this is my next test, but I want to get 30 of these on here because I want to spend a month and have new content every month that I'm pumping out, because that's another thing that I found is that not only just consistency is key, but the more consistent you are with publishing, especially on, let's say, a daily basis, the more of an authority you look, the more of an authority you appear and you are in the eyes of Google, in the eyes of YouTube. So instead of just posting like, a book summary video on a Monday, then another one on Thursday, then another one the following Wednesday, you're all over the place. But if you post, if I create all this ahead of time, so I'm not going to actually create these, like I'm not going to create Rich Dad Poor Dad on Monday, Think and Grow Rich on Tuesday, never split the difference on Wednesday. I'm going to batch them up. So I'm going to spend a couple days straight and just create all of the summaries for all of these at one time. So I have all 30 done. Once I have all 30 done, then I can schedule them up in YouTube. So every day at the same time, let's say like 8 a.m. or whatever, I can go to my YouTube channel and see what times a day are the best times to post. Whatever that time is at the time of me doing this, I'm going to schedule all my videos that I've already created ahead of time to go out every day, 7 days a week at the prime time that people watch my videos on YouTube. And then same thing is going to go, those videos are going to get published on my blog on Alphapreneur, same time, every day, 7 days a week. And I'm going to be driving traffic to the YouTube videos. I'm also going to be driving traffic to the blog posts, and any ambassadors that want to ride along on the back of this and catch a wave with me, then I'm even gonna in the ambassador program, I actually might even I will be doing videos like this for ambassadors and just kind of showing them how they can take these videos that I'm doing that are going to be on pages like this. Because if this was like, instead of You Will Not Break Me, let's say this was Blue Ocean Strategy, then you could go to alphapreneur.com/Blue Ocean Strategy, then put question mark. Oh, you can't see. I'm sorry. I need to make it where you can do like Blue Ocean Strategies or whatever the URL is of that, right? Then you can do question mark A equals, then your ID, which would be your ID for the ambassador program for Alphapreneur. And then you could go out there and find all these conversations people are having about the Blue Ocean Strategy. And there's all kinds of tricks and techniques I can show you about that and how to do it. Excuse me. And then when you get into conversations, knowing you're not sending people to a sales page, you're not sending people to a webinar, you're not sending people to a place that's like, hey, put in your name and email to get the summary or to get the first chapter. It's none of that stuff. I'm going to have the full summary here. And you can get into conversations and share and be like, hey, the Blue Ocean Strategy is my favorite book, yada, yada, yada. Here's a full summary I just found that if you want to check it out, this is the best summary I've ever seen on this book. You would say something like that. If you're a brand ambassador, you're representing Alphapreneur, so you are, say good things about Alphapreneur, obviously, because you would appreciate it and you like it and you want other people to like it. So, the whole summary is going to be here. It's all going to be free for people to read the summary. And then if they ever decide to join Alphapreneur, then it comes out to like $48.50 a month for as long as they remain a member. And so anyway, went a little bit on a tangent there. Let me take a look here at the chat. I'm just taking a quick break, and I'm going to share some cool stuff with you too in a second. So let me take okay. Where is all this chat? Okay. Sue says, not familiar with Jungle Scout, but you're checking it out now. Oh, we already talked about that. You can do IRL summaries. So let me, by the way, Sue, thanks for always being so dialed in with Alphapreneur. I really do appreciate it. You're always there for everybody. Okay. I just got your, Sue, I'm looking inside of Alphapreneur into my messages. So for anyone that does want to message me, you can log into Alphapreneur and just send me a message. I do have my messages enabled. So just search for me in Alphapreneur, find my profile, and then send me a message because Sue just did. So I know that you can. So go ahead and do, Sue, when we get done with this IRL, I will message you back and we'll figure out the best way to compensate you to be able to do you can do like a sample deliverable for me, and then we can figure out a cost estimate, pretty much what you just said in the chat or in our private messages in Alphapreneur. So thank you for that. And yeah, we'll figure it out. And then for everybody, just so you know, inside of here, let me share my screen again. So inside of Alphapreneur right now, we have these, we have coaching right here is like its own little icon under the dashboard. And this coaching takes you to the coaching where we have like all the coaching sessions, right? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put coaching in a separate whole space here. Instead of it being up in the dashboard, it's going to be its own space. And then I'm going to, because there's going to be different types of coaching that I'm going to be offering to everybody in Alphapreneur, because that's where Alphapreneur is gone. It's gone into the coaching world and not so much just a social network. It started off as like a social network, but now it's a lot of coaching. So I'm going to create a section in here called coaching. It'll probably be below certifications, and the coaching, it's going to be our Monday meetings. So that'll be, so when you, like right now, if you drop down certifications, it says brand ambassador membership method. So imagine this is going to say coaching, then you drop it down, it's going to say Monday meetings, and then it's going to say IRL or IRL streams. So IRL streams, I'm going to put all the IRL streams in here in the same format like I'm doing with the coaching for the Monday meetings. And then I'm going to set, so Monday meetings are obviously, right, every Monday afternoon, we're doing a meeting inside of Alphapreneur that's only for Alphapreneur members. So that'll go in there, it'll be archived. But the IRL streams, I'm going to probably do them much more regularly since I'm working all the time. I might as well just go live and work and have you next to me, and then, you know, share all kinds of cool stuff while I'm working. So all of that, once I have a schedule for the IRL streams, I'll put those in here and they'll all be archived. And then when you click on one of these, so for instance, the Monday meeting we had just, when was yesterday, that Monday meeting is already in here. So you see the Monday meeting, and then there's an agenda for the Monday meeting. Well, the IRL streams like this one, assuming you all like these, I'm going to take them and put those in here. So you'll be able to watch the replay of the IRL stream. And then I'll have Sue, once we figure out the best way for this to work, I'll have Sue Doc Ross, which is a member, and she's here on the live stream right now. She will do a write-up and summarize, like, because I drop a lot of like tidbits through, I'm going to drop a lot of tidbits just like I did today. Different resources, different things I like, what my favorite candle is, like just all kinds of different things. And then I'll have her timestamp and just say like all the different timestamps, like when certain things were talked about. And that's what I'm just thinking, Sue, probably the best way to do that, instead of like having this whole written report of the IRL stream. Unless you do a good written report, we can figure it out. But that's how this is going to be moved around. So I'll move this around after I do the next IRL stream. It'll be in here, and then I'll move the coaching down, and yeah, so that it'll be nice and easy. That sound good for everybody, by the way? I was just thinking of that, so I hope that was helpful. Skilllicious says IRL was great, or is great. Thank you. Larry says Sue Doc Ross wrote down everything so she can do your stuff easily. I hope so. That'd be great. Quote says there are a lot of extensions for Chrome that give you detailed insight. Thank you. The people searching are truly interested in the subject, so what you know, they're eager to learn. I agree, Larry. And then also for these IRL streams, what's going to be really cool is that the reason that I want someone to come up with summaries for these and put those in there is that everything is searchable. Everything inside of Alphapreneur is indexed. So for instance, if you were like, let's say helping others. So let's say this was something else, like, I don't know, best Amazon search tool or something. You could come to the search box and you could type in, for instance, like helping others, and look at that. It already found that coaching session. There was helping others. It was in a topic, and then also a lot of people commented about helping others as well. So you can see when these videos are I don't want to transcribe these. We could. I mean, I could actually pay a service to just have a transcription and put the transcription in here. But I think like a short summary that is not a transcription, but an actual like really like a Cliff's Notes, or I like to call like Lux Notes or Alpha Notes or whatever you want to call it, would be in here. So maybe we could even call that, instead of like a summary, Sue, we could even call them like, here's the Alpha Notes, or I don't know, something cool. We'll come up with it. Larry says, post to YouTube, best times just like TV channels. Yes, I just got to find the best time. Susan Cooper, thank you for being here, Susan. That's fabulous, Chris. I just got certified as a life coach, so very interested in this. Awesome. Let me know, Susan, who did you get certified through? I would love to know. And then how did the certification go, by the way? Because that's something I was actually looking into myself, just to get a little, get better at my skill set for teaching. But the way that I teach and the way that I coach and help people is kind of what you're seeing now. It's very in real life, and it's not necessarily all super planned out. So anyway, that's kind of what I do. Okay, so the things I want to show you. What was I going to show you? Oh, so texting. So if you, here, let me check this before I show you. Okay, so it wasn't very many yet. However, there is this platform that I was invited to try, and I signed up, and it looks amazing. And it's called Community. And you can actually go to it by going to community.com. I'm not affiliated with them either. It's just a platform I was invited to use, and I'm starting to use it as of today. So the way it works is that I set up a new cell phone number, and this is actually a number that I access through my phone as well. So it is actually my mobile device. And there's a number anyone can send messages to. And when they send messages, I have here, I'm just going to show you behind the scenes because I think it's kind of cool to see behind the scenes on how the stuff works. So it even, like when I log in, it says you have 9 new contacts. I can welcome them to the community. It says Joseph sent you a message. I could send a message back and make their day. I also need to add a contact photo, which I did do that. I don't know why it's not showing me that. But for settings, that's not what I want to do. I can't remember where it was. But basically, when you text me to this number, it's 773-232-3366. When you send me a text, an automatic thing will go out to you and just to let you know, like, hey, add me as a contact to your phone, because we'll be able to, start texting back and forth. And it goes directly to my phone as well. So anytime you text me, it actually shows up on my phone as a normal message. And I can also access it through here. So I could go into messages, and then, without this isn't showing any personal data. Like, it's not showing Joseph Ford's cell phone number or anything like that. But let's find someone that's here right now. So Sue, for instance, she says, hey, what's up? So Sue, you're here, right? If you're still here, just let me know you're still here, because I want to make sure you're still here, because I want to do a live test and see if this actually works. Quote says, I'm being a rebel and typing while driving. Be careful, Quote. I don't want you to get in an accident. Okay, Sue says that she is here. Good. So, Sue, I'm in my platform. I can do this on my phone as well. I'm doing it on my computer so you can all see it. So, Sue says, hey, what's up? So I saw that come through on my phone, so I could just reply on my phone, but I can also go into this platform. I can be like, nothing much. What's up with you? And then I can even, I can do audio messages. I can do emojis. I love doing GIFs. So I can do, let's find that what's up. Love this Bud Light what's up commercial. So that just supposedly sent. Now I just tried this out. This is the first time I'm actually trying out this community, because I just asked some people to, send me a message so we can start chatting back and forth. But I'm showing you this because this is not something that is automated, where it's not like you're going to get on autoresponders. I'm going to send a bunch of junk out or anything like that to you. This is just where I can have personal contact with people that are in my quote unquote community, which is what they call it. And they don't even allow you to set up autoresponders or things like that, where it looks like I'm texting you, but it's really messages I set up a long time ago. I can schedule messages, but I can only schedule one at a time in advance. So people can't use it as spam or anything like that. So I'm really excited about it. Sue sent message back, says enjoying the IRL. So This is amazing. I will talk to you later about doing, oh, sorry, you guys can't, you all can't see. There we go. So I'll say, I'll talk to you later about doing summaries for the IRLs later in Alphapreneur. So you can see, like, I can do all this texting, and Larry says, now you have my cell phone number too. And I can just have a lot of fun. So I'm not giving this number out to just the world. I'm just giving this number out to people. I don't know why that went away. Maybe it's loading. But I'm just giving the number out to people that are members of Alphapreneur, so they can be able to have like more of a personal connection with me. Now, keep in mind, once we start texting back and forth, then if it's taking me a while to respond to you, it's probably because more and more people are starting to text me and it's filling up in my inbox, and it'll take me some time to respond. But another thing that I can do that I think you all would really like is that I've been getting some messages lately from people that are getting emails from people saying like, do you still send me emails? Like, I haven't gotten an email from you for like months. And it's like, well, yeah, every time I go live on YouTube, every time I post something new in Alphapreneur, I'm always sending emails. I'm like, why aren't you? I don't know why you're not getting them. And that's just the problem with emails. Emails are always having trouble here and there, and especially with deliverability and all kinds of stuff. And with election things, politics stuff going on right now, deliverability is even worse. So I set up this number because then for people that want more of a personal contact and a personal connection with me directly, we can use this platform to have conversations. But then also when I'm about to do an IRL, I can actually come in and I can see, so out of all the contacts, I can send a new text, and I can send a text to, everyone. So I could just click everyone. So this is everyone on my contact list, and I can do this from my phone too. And I can say, hey there, just wanted to give you a heads up that I'm going to do an IRL in 10 minutes on YouTube if you want to join, and say hello. And then what I'll do is I'll grab the YouTube link, because I have to queue it up on YouTube to get my YouTube URL for the IRL. And then I'll drop it in here, so that way you just get a message on your phone. And then you can either know to go log into Alphapreneur and see it. You can go to YouTube and see it, or if you watch them from your phone, you can just click the link in your phone and it'll just take you there. So for some of you, I see Eva says no reply, and Magnus is in Europe too. So it might be a GDPR issue. That is true. It could be. Unfortunately, that's something that's kind of out of my ability to change, because I'm at the mercy of the community.com platform. So I'm not going to send that message. But so for some of you that might be in places where GDPR isn't allowing this to work, I apologize. Hopefully it will get to work at some point. But for some of you that do want to be able to take advantage of this, when you do send me a text, this is how it all kind of works. Okay. So I just wanted to show you that because I thought that was pretty cool. Larry says, where you at, Larry? This is brilliant. So it's like a bump was before it got bought. Not sure what you mean. It like bump was before. Not sure what that means, but yeah, probably. Biz help you says do not contact list also. Yeah, so for some of you it might not work because of your location, but if you want to try it, just try to send a message to my number, and then if it works, it works. If it doesn't. This is just something extra I wanted to kind of try. I'm spending a lot of money on it to try it out, so hopefully it does work to some extent. But if it doesn't, then hey, at least we tried. Okay, so there was that I wanted to show you all. I feel like there was something else I wanted to show. Oh, my music. Let me show you this. So we were listening to Harry Potter the whole time. Let me play my other favorite background music here. Pirates of the Caribbean. So this is again from Ambient Worlds. So if any of you like this kind of background music, just go check them out on YouTube. Again, I'm not affiliated with them. They didn't pay me to say that or anything, but I just listen to them all the time because I know whenever I hear people's music on videos and I think, oh my God, that's so cool. Like they never talk about their music. They're happy to talk about their They're happy to talk about the mics and everything that they're using and try to get you to buy them, but they never talk about the things they don't get paid to talk about. So that's where, for me, scented candles is another thing. Biz said. So thank you for reminding me. Let me turn this down a little bit because I think this is pretty loud on my end. Listen, isn't that cool? Anyway, so I'm all about, by the way, atmosphere whenever it comes to working conditions. So the music, the candles, the lighting, having you all here while I'm actually working is kind of fun. It just made today a lot more fun than what I was going to be doing. So that's cool. So thank you for all being here. Bump was an app that allowed you to trade info with others. You get it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure about Bump, but anyway, I'm just using community.com. So, the scented candle. So it was, what is it? Mark Twain. Was it Mark Twain? A patty wax candle. So this is my favorite candle of all time. So you can get on Amazon, but you can also, I have found, as easy as it is to buy things on Amazon, I like to just type it in Google, because then I look at the Google ads up here and I can see, okay, Amazon, I can get this candle for like $27, but there's some places I can get a lot cheaper. So sometimes Amazon isn't always the best price. This one, it looks like it is because they have the bigger version, which is the version I buy. And I've got like dozens of these because this is the only candle I use. But that's it. Where is it? That's it. So it's called Patty Wax is the brand. Library is the not actual name of the candle. That's like the category because they have a bunch of them. And Mark Twain is my favorite. So anyway, that was that. What time is it? 3:23. I've got time for a little bit more work I need to do. Then I have my 8-year-old daughter. She just got into select softball, which apparently is, not apparently, it is very time consuming. It's a lot of mommy, daddy, daughter time, taking her to softball games and softball tournaments and softball practice and softball fundraisers. And today we've got, here in like an hour and a half, I gotta be home because I'm at my work office right now, but I need to be home to. We all go together as a family. I got 2 daughters, an 8-year-old and a 10-year-old, and the 8-year-old's in softball. So we all go together as a family to go watch her practice. So that's on my agenda the rest of the day. So what I need to do now, let's get back to the spreadsheet. Sue says, does the candle smell like sandalwood or citrus? More like sandalwood, if I was to describe it. Actually, you can read on the website. The top notes are orange, cinnamon, tobacco flower, patchouli, clove. The base notes are cedar, vanilla, sandalwood, and amber. It's unbelievable, especially for this time of year. All right. So, by the way, was this IRL number 1? Was this helpful for anybody? Did you get anything? If you can, this could actually be helpful for all of you that are here. For all of you that are here, share some things in the live chat that you found like valuable, that I've shared that you thought was valuable, that you're glad you showed up because of something that I shared, because I would like to know. Quote says, regarding YouTube data transcription, yes, indeed, Sue. I have to dive into YouTube and find where they've hidden the feature to close caption. You can also use subtitles. Yeah, I'll have to look into that as well. But I want the actual, I want to get the actual content summarized in like summaries and just timestamps, so we can put those here inside of Alphapreneur, because then they're in the index in Alphapreneur, so people can search for anything. And if it was mentioned in a previous IRL, then you all can know about it and you can find it and see where it was, and it'll take you to that IRL, and you know exactly like what time in the video you need to go to see me talk about that. Okay. We were on number 17. So I'm only gonna do a couple more of these. I'm just gonna call it a day. It's really nice out, so I'm gonna put the top down on my car and drive home with the top down and try to enjoy the weather. Does the music sound okay, or is it too overpowering? Predictably irrational. Not a good search score. Search volume, but oh well. I like that book, so. Close down the community there. 39, 26, 56. 39, 26, 56. Sue says she liked the Jungle Scout tool and the estimating, and the music's relaxing. She's ready for a nap. Yeah, it can be relaxing, but it puts me in like more of just a kind of relaxed state when I'm working, and I don't get like high stress, or I really don't get stressed at all. And I think it's has a lot to do with the music and just the way that I go about my days. Not a lot of keywords in that one, but 1,740 searches. Every little bit counts. If you're wondering, like, where am I getting these books from? These are just I wrote book. They're on another monitor that I'm looking at. Just scribbled a bunch of books that I really liked, because I try to get through like a book a week, and I've been doing that for decades. And there's just a whole bunch of books that I personally know has not only just helped me in the way that I think about business, but has helped a lot of other people. And I know if I summarize the book and have a really rockin' summary, it's going to help even more people. So this is like my own personal secret list of books that I really, really like, that I would love to summarize. $14.16. How epic is this music, by the way? 53, 77, 37. Susan Cooper dialing in says the training was amazing and very thorough. A great book, which is the industry Bible. Knowing How You Love Books is Coactive Coaching, 3rd edition. I want to look that up. Coactive Coaching. By the way, Susan, I miss who you got certified through? When you said you became certified as a life coach, who was the certification through? Awesome. Okay, 0 to 1. Summary. Blows my mind. There's not very many. Like, the first batch of books were like the older books that I know have been around for a while, and those were the books that I know there's probably a lot of keywords for that people have searched for over time, which is why like the first batch of books had like hundreds of keywords in the list. The ones that I'm doing now, they're like only 4 keywords or 3 or 5, but but still it's got a good healthy amount of search volume. And these keywords are summary keywords. If I just put 0 to 1, but did not put the word summary, but did like PDF and all that, it would have been, I could get more search volume, but I know the pages I'm going to be creating that I'm going to be sending traffic to is going to have the word summary on the pages, and I'm not going to be having a PDF or anything like that. So I don't want to throw people off and run ads, be like, oh, get the 0 to 1 PDF summary. Then you land on my page and like, where's the damn PDF? Like, I'm not doing PDFs. I'm just doing the summaries. And that's why I'm just doing summaries. So I could probably get more if I was a little more broad in my searches but I don't want to be broad. I found it's important to be more specific and just kind of look at things as like a sniper and not like you're just spraying bullets all over the battlefield, and you'll have more success that way. 176. Oh, not 17,000. That'd be nice. It's awesome, Larry. Glad to paint a picture for you. What's the next one I want to do? 10x rule. And that guy's a beast. Grant Cardone. I can't stand him, but some people can. I found a lot of really good takeaways from his book, but I can't stand him as like, I can't listen to him for whatever reason. It's not my cup of tea. And I bet you all can probably guess why he's not my cup of tea. He's a little too extreme for me. I'm a little passive of a person. Too much of a passive of a person. 51, 22, 64. List. By the way, any of you all that are here, do any of you have questions for me about anything before I take off? Because I'm going to be taking off here probably 20 minutes or so. I feel like I got to sneeze. Got a sneeze coming on. Excuse me. That was the sneeze. Uh-oh. Am I coming down with something? That would not be good. Susan says, it was a 6-week course you can do in 2 weeks. If you work every day, it's credited by ICF. It was only about $359. That's not bad at all. I thought you were going to say the Life Coach School. Have you ever heard of the Life Coach School by Brooke Castile? She has a certification, but it's like not $359. it's like tens of thousands, I think. By the way, too, Susan, have you been around for a while in the community? I can't remember if you have or not. This is another crazy thing too. So when you were doing keyword research, this goes for all of you. When you're doing keyword research, always, like, if you're wondering, like, should you put the word the before anything or just use the word without the word the, start with the word without the word the and then look for related keywords and see if the word the makes a difference. This one it does. So there's a book called Magic of Thinking Big. So Magic of Thinking Big, if I only try to target that keyword, the search volume is 5,500. However, if I put the word the Magic of Thinking Big, you can see the search volume is 19,000, which is insane. And the higher the overall score, the better of a chance I have to rank organically on YouTube. So you can see if I use Magic of Thinking Big, the overall score is 56. The Magic of Thinking Big is 59, so it's a better for ranking position, and the search volume is significantly higher. Mic drop. That is incredible. So I want to put the Magic of Thinking Big. So even when I'm doing the titles and everything, I make sure I say The Magic of Thinking Big book summary. 54, 35, 59. 54, 35, 59. The Magic of Thinking Big. It's got a good amount of search volume, 20,000 searches. I'll be darned. Who would have thought? You don't know unless you do your research. $20,500. Okay, I will do one more, then I'll probably stop. I have about 10 more I need to do. I'm just gonna do those tomorrow. I'll start off my day just to finish them up. What about the miracle morning? So did anyone have any questions or questions or comments or feedback about this first IRL stream? Would be greatly appreciated. So I kind of know how this went. This is another thing. See, I thought I should have said the word the, but I take out the, and then if I have just Miracle Morning, search volume, oh, it is the Miracle Morning, 16,571. Good thing I checked. So any comments about this live stream, now is the time to say it in the chat. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you like? What didn't you like? 53, 37, 58. Guess what? I'm getting a new light today. It should have arrived already at my house. It's a ring light because right now I have a little tiny light that is under my camera that's looking at me. Oh, that's weird. Autofocus is really quick. Put my hand up. Huh. But yeah, it's a ring light, and I'm excited. Tomorrow I'm gonna have better lighting, and I might even do one of these IRLs tomorrow too. Why not? I got different stuff I have to do tomorrow, so. Wait, did I already do these? Magic of Thinking Big? I did. No, I didn't. Oh man, I sneezed and now my eye's itching. What does that mean? What does it mean when you sneeze and your eyes itch? Now they're watery. Does that mean I have allergies? I really don't know. Where was I? 20,500. Oh, I was way off. This is when I know I need to be done with this because I messed up with the keywords. I was doing Miracle Morning, but then I copied Magic of Thinking Big keywords in. Oh, and I lost the folder. Where's the folder at? Not live streams. Alphapreneur. Alphapreneur summaries. Okay, my summaries. I need the Magic of Thinking Big. I already got those, so I need to make sure that's linked up. This is where I'm doing damage control, just because I lost track of all thought. And I wasn't doing things right. Okay, that is right. Miracle Morning I still have to do keywords for. Right? that is a perfect example of I need to stop when I'm making stupid mistakes. That's my business advice for the day. Stop when you're making stupid mistakes. Write that down, Sue. Put that in the notes. It's all the thes that threw me off. By the way, I'm going to read all your comments here in a second for what you thought of this IRL. I'm finishing up here with my last stupid mistake, and then we will wrap things up by reading your comments. So if you haven't left a comment now, please do, and I will toss your comment up on the screen, and we will all read it and celebrate it together, and hopefully not make fun of me altogether, but we'll see. Miracle Morning, there was 2,000 searches. 2006. Is that right? 2060. 2060. Man. Okay, I need to stop. That was too much. Too much. Okay. All right. So let me come back here and take a look at the little chat we've got going on. Sue says, I would love to see you use Jungle Scout and how you'd use it to do research. That's a great idea. I don't have an account for Jungle Scout right now because I haven't been on Amazon for a while. So I would need to set up a new account. So I could potentially set up a new account. But you know what? Honestly, what I would do, Sue, is just go type in Jungle Scout review. And I would start watching some of these, because when people do these reviews, blows my mind. Is it just me, or is a lot of the people that do this entrepreneur stuff now look like 20 years younger than me? That's horrible. But if you take a look at some of these reviews from these kids, they're probably going to be showing you the platform. Or you can type in Jungle Scout tutorial. That'd probably be a better one. But it looks like they're all being done by kids too. So you can go to Jungle Scouts. Oh, sorry. Oh, man. Sorry, I wasn't sharing my screen. Anyway, I was searching YouTube, and I was typing in the searches, and I was like, man, seeing the pictures of some of these faces are just like, makes you feel old really fast. So you click on Jungle Scout.
In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to sell on Amazon step by step. This isn't a video.
Man, he even sounds young. But anyway, you can watch these, and they will show you. So this would probably be the best way for you to take a look at Jungle Scout, since it's their actual YouTube channel, Jungle Scout. You can actually see all the very, very specific tutorials on how they use the platform, rather than me. I haven't used it for 3 years, but when I was on Amazon doing my supplements, Nature Now, this is what I use to just crush the competition on Amazon. And anybody that's doing any e-commerce at all, this would be like the best platform to use for research. So to give you an idea, like when I'm doing research for anything YouTube related, then I use vidIQ. When I'm doing research for anything that is search related, I'm using search meaning like Google. I'm using SpyFu. There's a lot of other platforms out there, but these are like the best ones that I found as far as the best results and how simple they are. If I was doing anything research related to e-commerce, it would be Jungle Scout. So hopefully that would help you out there, Sue. So sorry about that. Dennis, it's almost midnight here, but I'm still here and watching. Thank you for being here, Dennis. I appreciate it. And by the way, everybody, Dennis is one of my developers, and that has helped out with a lot of different iterations for Alphapreneur. And if you go to Alphapreneur, not ALA, ALPHA. So you go to alphapreneur.com, and then you click on like the menu and this. Oh man, I'm not sharing my screen again. Sorry. So you go to Alphapreneur, and then you click on the screen, and you see the menu and like all the, just how nice everything looks. You click on categories. This whole top menu bar up here. Just the way everything looks, how simple everything is, how fast everything loads, just how beautiful it all looks. That is all thanks to Dennis, which is here right now. So everybody give a big shout out and thank you to Dennis for being such a great developer to help make my dreams come true with Alphapreneur. So thank you for being here, Dennis, for being as late as it is too. Brett says, I really enjoy how you pull back the curtain. Thank you for sharing your valuable time with us. For me, it's the perfect time as well. You're very welcome. Thank you for being here so much, Brett. And Sue says, it means you need to take an antihistamine. I don't even know what that is. So maybe I need to Google that. What's an antihistamine? I don't take really medications for anything, and I don't really go to the doctor. So it's, I don't even know what that, I've heard the word before, but I don't know what that means. The live stream will hit just two hours. Are we going to lose this? No, I found out, if you go past 2 hours, it won't shut off. So thank you for reminding me though, Sue. Because we have found out in the past that if I've gone on past 2 hours, it does shut off, but it hasn't. Recently I've noticed. Larry says, I have enjoyed this, far than my usual, as we all got to chat together. However, for today, I haven't gotten anything done. Sorry about that, Larry. You can always come back and watch the replays of the IRLs, though. That's okay. Sue made a big alpha note saying stop when you start making stupid mistakes, because that is what I said for her to write down. Sue says live stream just hit 2 hours, and it looks like we're still going, so I appreciate it. And Dennis says, thank you for amazing feedback. You're very welcome. Thank you for everything that you do. And we need to do some more stuff together for Alphapreneur, Dennis, because I know I haven't had you help me out with anything lately, because everything's kind of where I like it. But I would like to do some optimization and try to make it faster and better and quicker and all that kind of stuff. But everything seems to work really well. So maybe we can come up with something. Eli says, take foodie. I don't even want to pronounce it. I need to look it up. It helps with allergies as well. I will definitely, I'm going to write that down right now. Fucoidan. Fudihan. It's like a sea, it's like a natural sea thing. It's got a lot of Japanese letters on it. Must be good. Let me bookmark it. Cool. So, that's it, folks. So what I'm going to do is just a reminder for those of you that are here. This live stream is going to be on the YouTube channel, but it's also going to be inside of Alphapreneur. So when you go in here tomorrow, I'm going to make a note right now to do this. 1 second. I need to make a note right now to do this, to go add coaching section inside Alphapreneur with the Monday meetings and IRL live streams. So as a reminder, the way this is going to work, this is kind of a big upgrade for all of you in Alphapreneur, is that I'm going to remove this coaching section on the dashboard, just move it down to where it's going to be a drop down. And then for the drop down, you can drop down. It's going to say Monday meetings, and it's going to say IRL live streams. And if you click on, let's say Monday meetings, it'll look similar to this. It'll say Alphapreneur Monday meetings. And then you're going to be able to see kind of an archive of the past Monday meetings that we've had. So you can go back and check a Monday meeting and then see what it is. I'm going to change it. Instead of it saying private coaching, we're going to call it Monday meetings. And then I'm also going to have IRL live streams. So it'll say IRL live streams, and it'll be the same thing. I'm going to keep tabs on all the ones that I'm going to be creating. So they'll be in here in a whole new drop down. And then over time, as I have more coaching sessions that we do, because there's a lot of other coaching sessions I want to kind of add over time, that's where they're all going to go. They'll all be in the drop down. You don't have to show up to all of them live. I eventually want to be able to do coaching sessions like every day of the week. I think that'd be cool. I wouldn't be able to handle them all myself. I would need other people to run some of them, but that's the plan, is eventually every day have something going on. And if you can't make any of them, you can always come here, click on coaching, drop down, and click on whichever type of coaching you want to see, and then click on it, and you can go and watch them. And then you can also see if I do work something out with Sue, then we will come up with a way to summarize all of the different live streams that we do to where everything will be searchable. So you could come in here and just type in anything you want. You could type in, Amazon, or you could type in Jungle Scout, or you could type in keyword research, and you're going to see all the references through all of Alphapreneur across everything that's in Alphapreneur, using whatever keywords you're searching for to really find exactly what you're looking for, so you can get what you need, like when you need it, right? So, Larry says the other sessions from the old site, I'm not bringing those over into this just because the format and everything was all messed up, but I'm going to cover a lot of the same topics, probably in more of this IRL type format. So I didn't forget about them. I have notes from those, so I'll come back and do those. I just don't want to put them in here because it's going to throw everything else off with the look and the format and the way everything is moving forward. So that's all I got for you today. Today was the first, IRL I've ever done. So I hope you enjoyed it. Didn't have any agenda. I just have things I needed to get done on my list of things to do today. And it's it's research for all the book summaries that I'm about to be doing for Alphapreneur. You can see I didn't quite make it all the way through 30 because I want to get 30 done. And then once I have the 30 done, I'm going to actually be then creating the book summaries, and I'm going to be creating the videos. And there is one more thing I wanted to show you, but I just kind of wrapped things up. But I'm going to show you anyway. So I would like to actually get your feedback. For those of you, I know there's not a lot of you that are here left because I already signed off and told everyone goodbye. But for those of you that are still here, let me know just in the chat. There's 2 different formats that I can go with for these book summaries, and I don't really know which one to do. So I'm just going to kind of ask for your suggestion. So if you go to the Alphapreneur YouTube channel, so if I go to my channel and you click on like one of the previous videos, these are all like mindset driven videos. So I muted it, so you're not going to listen to it. But if you watch it, this is one format that I could go with for the book summaries, where it's just, sorry, there's some curse words that are kind of bleeped out on some of these. It wasn't me saying it. It was compilations from speakers. But I could have the book summaries be like this format, where it's just black with white text on the screen that just kind of shows up like this. So this would be, we'll call this text format. So for the book summary videos, I could do text format like this, which are like all of the motivational videos that are on Alphapreneur. Or the other option is, I'm not going to go on camera and do them because that would take way too much time. So the other option that I have is to do, I'm trying to find it, hang on. Synthesia. So Synthesia is a new technology that gives you the ability to create your own AI video. So imagine having a person on camera that is reading a script for you, but that person doesn't exist. That person is actually AI, and it works really well. Like, she is you can't really quite tell the difference at all. Kind of expensive to have these videos done, but it is unbelievable. So to show you, let's go ahead and just click on one. Let's do learning and development. So it can create the video in 38 languages. So I could essentially like upload a script and have like the book summary in every language, spoken very clearly, that is an AI person on the screen. And I can put these on YouTube. So let me show you. I'm going to play this one for a second.
Welcome.
Okay. So again, this isn't like a perfect human. Okay. Oh, sorry. This isn't a human. So it looks a little off, but it's kind of cool and kind of next gen looking. It's very like state of the art ish, I would think, which would be kind of cool for Alphapreneur, especially if I had like an Alphapreneur backdrop and everything on there in front of this AI person. So imagine I could either do, again, the first option is just black background, white text like motivation, or the other option is this. I'm just going to hit play.
Welcome to Acme. We look forward to meeting you next week. I'm Anna, and in this video I will take you through your first day at Acme. When you arrive, go straight to the campus building as indicated on the picture to my left. You will receive your laptop and keycard.
Okay, so I don't know if that is choppy on your end, but it's not choppy when you actually go to the site, because I don't know playing through this if this works or not. So I just put in the URL. If you want to like go to the URL, I put it in the live chat. So go to the live chat and then copy and paste that URL, and it will take you to this AI person that is doing a video sample, and she's reading a script that you just upload. But again, it's not a real person. So it's really cool. I've never seen anything like this ever. And I was invited to try this out as well. So I was thinking about giving it a shot. So let me know in the chat, would you think it would be cooler to have just stick with what I've been doing, the white text on a black background, or should I do more of the AI person reading a script? So Sue came in first and says, I like the AI. Eli says the second option is better for a book summary, which is the AI person. And it looks like Arlo says if it's pure text, who would be reading it? The AI, artificial intelligence, is reading it. This person you see is not a real person. It was actually computer generated, and she reads and talks to whatever text you put in there. So it's completely artificial intelligence, which is crazy. Quote says, stay true to you, use AI for something else. Thing is though, is that I don't want to read the book summaries on camera because I don't have a way to do that. Like I don't have a teleprompter. I don't want to be like looking at my screen this way, and it would be weird if I'm, and I wouldn't be able to create a lot of them very quickly because I want to be like creating eventually hundreds of these book summary videos. So I need to have a way to automate it where it's like done very systematically, and doing it this way, or the white text on a black background is another way to systematically do it because I pay people to help me make those videos. Sue says, I'm not a big fan of the black and white text. My brain goes numb. Yeah, it's I think the black and white text is good for it's good for the shorter videos, but knowing that these are going to be longer book summary read videos, it's like 15-20 minute videos. So I'm leaning towards the AI to try something different. And if I do the videos and put them on YouTube and the comments are just bashing how much they hate the person on the video, like this is not real, this is blah, 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 blah. If people are like really, really bashing it, then I'm just going to have to delete those videos and then come up with a different solution and pay someone to just maybe read them on camera or something. But I could do that as well. But to give you an idea, to have one of these videos made, these AI videos, it'll cost me about $20 or so per video, given how long they're going to be. So it's going to add up, right? $20 a video. But if I hired someone like a Fiverr to do videos, I mean, check this out. Because this would be the other option. Because I'm not going to be doing, because I need to get in the habit of not trying to do everything for Alphapreneur, and I need to start getting other people to help me do some of the work. And this would be one of the first things I need to have help doing for people doing some of the work. If I typed in a video spokesperson, say female, and if I wanted someone to read on camera, let's just pick like just any of them. So let's say this Allie Madison. So you can see she'll record up to 50 words for $60. She will do 200 words for $190, or she will do 150 words for $500. To give you an idea, these book summaries are like 2,000 words. So there's no way I can pay like a real person to be able to do this, because I'm not going to spend thousands of dollars per video when I could, just like for $20, I could have like an AI person actually doing it, which is just really kind of next generation-ish. I think it's like Tony Stark type stuff that I think is pretty neat. So, quote says use audio and not video. That was another idea too. But I don't know what would be on the screen if it was just audio. I don't want it to look like, I I want to be different. It can't look like everything else that's out there. So that, especially when you're doing something like book summaries. So I need it to be different. Dennis says, AI looks cool and it stands out. Yeah, that's where I'm leading. Arlo says, I guess AI would be cool, but is there a male AI? There's a bunch of solutions. You would actually go to features, custom avatars. Where is it? I think it's AI create. They have a whole bunch of actors, they call them. They have male, they have female. They even have AI people that are non-gender, whatever it's called, where they're not male or female, which is just kind of weird. But yeah, so it's super interesting. Looks like everyone's kind of, quote says, voice over me if you could tolerate my voice. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I think a voiceover would be cool too, but I think it would be too expensive. Because I don't want to spend more than like $20 a video, knowing I'm going to be having hundreds of these that I'm going to have to do this year. I'm starting with a batch of 30 to roll out for the first month. Evaluate at the end of the first month how many of those videos turned into people signing up. And if a decent amount signed up, more than the motivational videos, then I'm going to double down. And then the following month, I might be doing 60. So that's like 2 videos a day being uploaded to the YouTube channel. And if I'm paying like $20 a video, you do the math really quickly. It adds up. So you do $20 a video times 60 videos a month. That's $1,200 a month just to have someone to just do the video, or for me to have this AI do the video. And if I have a real person, I think it's going to be even more. So anyway, that's what I'm thinking about. Arlos is not male or female. A robot? No, it's they call it gender neutral, is what they call it. I can't find an example on here, but yeah, you can. So there's that lady. There's just a bunch of others, but anyway, yeah. So I might look into it. I might try AI just to do something really weird. Non-binary. Larry said it. Non-binary is if you want someone that's not male or female. That would really freak some people out if they're seeing a person reading a book summary and they can't even tell if they're male or female, and they don't even know if the voice is male or female. It's like, what am I watching? And could be interesting though. It could be interesting, and it lets you use Snoop Dogg. You could totally do that too, but I don't know. Don't want to make it weird either. So that's what I got. Mark that one down for the books too, Sue. Synthesia AI video. That's as easy as writing an email. Such a cool thing there. So that's all I got, everybody. Thanks so much for being here for this IRL. I think I might do this again tomorrow. We went on for like 2 hours and 31 minutes because I worked while I was doing this. So I might do this again tomorrow. Just a heads up. This is for all of you that want to see me. If you don't want to miss out on this, I'm trying to find the number. So if you look in the comments, now I think you got to be in the US for this, but I just put my cell phone number in the comments. It's 773-232-3366. If you text me, then I will send out a reminder tomorrow, and it's not automated. I actually have to write up the text and send it out and everything. When I decide to go live, I don't know what time of day I'll go tomorrow. That's the thing with IRL. It's going to be different every day. So I will send out an email about an hour before, and I will also send out a text about an hour before. And I'll do this again tomorrow because I got more work and I have different kind of work I need to do tomorrow. So I will go live again, and we'll just kind of have fun with this, right? So again, thanks so much for being here. I think we all had a great time. I think it was a success, according to the comments that came in. So thank you all for that. And you know what? I'm going to go watch my daughter play some softball, and I want you all to have a good rest of the day. If you're going to bed for by the way, there's the number 773-232-3366. So if you, Eli says, check out a product named Synthesis. I've got that bookmarked as well, which is like voiceover work that is also all AI stuff. So AI is pretty insane. If I do say so myself. Jennifer Miller says, I never knew that existed. Yeah, I didn't either. It's unbelievable. I was turned on to it about a week ago, so it's all new to me. I'm excited to try it out. So I'm going to go watch my daughter play some football. Again, send me a text to 773-232-3366, and then I will send you out a reminder before I do IRLs like this if you want to pop in on one later. And if you don't have time to pop in one, or you don't have time to watch 2 hours and 36 minutes or however 2 hours and 33 minutes of a replay, then keep an eye inside of Alphapreneur, because I'm going to have Sue, Doc Ross that was here. She's going to do we're going to work out a deal, and she can do some summaries of these and really highlight the main points and the best times in the video when I really mention some cool stuff. And then you can just go through and watch that. So again, thank you for being here, and hopefully I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good day.